Reggie here, your friendly neighborhood bodybuilder and comic book collector, and I want to welcome you to another one of my live streams. So it is Friday, it is 2 o'clock, and there is chaos in my house. You guys will probably be able to hear a fair amount of noise in the background. I have some guys here that are on site at the house that are actually doing some work for me. The wife has decided that we needed a new bathroom. So I have essentially torn up a perfectly good bathroom to have an even nicer bathroom put in. So the guys are here working. And this is probably going to be somewhat of a brief live stream because I am also on a time crunch as I need to go to the Lowe's in order to actually buy things for said bathroom with my wife. And because I was traveling this week down at Florida, there is a lot of pressure on me right now. There's a lot of pressure on me. And, there's the saying about the happy wife, happy life, that kind of stuff. And I like to be happy. And so we are going to do this quick live stream and then we are going to move it on to the Lowe's. We're going to go to the Lowe's. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an update on some exciting stuff that has happened here on the channel that I want to bring to you all's attention. Some people are already aware of this because they are Patreon members. So I gave them some advance notice and then some other folks have kind of stumbled onto it. But it gives me great pleasure. Gives me great pleasure to say that the pre-book for the Regie Collects Virgin variant is now open. The variant is going to be coming out in August from Ablaze Studios. We're specifically doing Gung-Ho issue number 7, fantastic variant cover that has been created by Yukio Smith, and it is going to be released very soon. And so as part of that, I have gone ahead and put up on the website the form for people to order the variant. And there are basically 3 options that people have. You can get a raw book, you can get a blue label 9.8, or you can get a yellow label 9.8 that is going to be signed by me. Those are your 3 options. And I believe honestly that all 3 options are pretty affordable, right? The whole goal was to put something out there, to put it at a fair price point. And I believe that I think that I've accomplished that. The goal is to get people involved and to give people an opportunity to participate and to have 3 different options for how they can actually do it. So I definitely want to encourage you guys to head over to the regiecollects.com website to check out the offerings that are there. And we're going to probably head over there to the website in just a couple of moments. I see a super chat that just popped in that I want to acknowledge before it disappeared. My man, Vika. How you doing, brother? He says, A-OK on this Friday from the artist formerly known as Closet Geek. I really need to stay on top of Patreon to have a... Brother, there are some Patreon members, man, that as soon as I post something out there, they respond. Like they are on Patreon like nobody's business. So Vika, I definitely appreciate it. Vika CG, Closet Geek. He has revised his name. I just called him Vika the whole time anyway, but shout out to you, brother. I definitely appreciate the super chat, man. But yeah, definitely check out the Patreon stuff, man. I post up all kinds of stuff there for you guys to have some awareness of, you know what I'm saying? My man Scott's in the house. Random Comics is here. Climbing Comics. How you doing? Chet is in here. Urban Legend is here. Ariel Bugsy is in here. Let me scroll it to the top. Kevin, how you doing, brother? Welcome. Maynard is in here. Emerald Knight, my man. Drew is here. Wilbert, Geek of the West. Hydra Collectibles, all the way from across the pond. How you doing, my brother? Kimball is also here. My man Hawaiian Punch in your face. Where is he? Hawaiian Punch in your face. How you doing, Swoldier? Because I went to Florida, he's only giving me the elbow. He's not giving me the handshake right now. That's what's up. I appreciate it. Now, the yellow label shouldn't be sold out. They shouldn't be sold out. I will tell you that the variant, the overall variant is limited to 500 copies. That's it, right? And those 500 copies will be either raw, blue, or yellow. That is basically it. The breakdown of that is to be determined, how we kind of allocate it and that kind of stuff. But for the purpose of the website, I want to say I did like 100 yellow, 100 blue, and then the balance, if you will, is all raw. And then I have like, I'm discounting 50 because I'm assuming I'm going to have a healthy number of damaged books that are going to be in there. And so I basically plug those numbers in. But again, it's 500 total, and I have the ability to kind of shift them between. And what I'm really trying to do is if people want a slabbed comic, what I'll do is I'll have a cutoff at some point when I get the books and I'm ready to send the books to CGC. I'm going to have a cutoff. And what I'll be doing is basically, if there is, let's say that 50 people order books, I will send in at least 50 books to get slabbed, plus maybe 10% to cover a little bit of overage. So really what I'm trying to figure out is how many people want blue labels and yellow labels, because that'll tell me how many of the 500 have to be bundled up and shipped off to CGC, whereas the raw books will be shipped out relatively quickly. So that's part of the reason why I'm doing the pre-book, is to gauge, do I have to send 50 or do I have to send 100 books off to CGC to be graded and encapsulated and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully that helps. There you go. Yeah, man. I'm excited as well, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am super excited to actually do this. The challenge with signing the raw books, Scott, because that's actually someone that actually asked me that, is trying to coordinate what someone wants on that book and making sure that they get that book. Like, I'm literally a one-man operation, right? So it's like I would have to confirm that somebody placed the order, try to find an email where they tell me what they want, because I'm assuming that not everyone's just going to want a signature. Then I've got to sign that book, bundle that book up, and send. It's just a lot of coordination. You know what I'm saying? And I debated whether I wanted to do a raw book signed option. And again, it's a coordination thing, because I'm literally a single person. And it's a lot. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing any signed raw books. I really don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. My phone is ringing. I thought that might have been my wife telling me that my time is up. And the thing is, there is a note on the website. There is a note on the website where people can actually get books in Canada. And what I'm going to be doing is you'll be charged the US price when you order. And then before your book is shipped, we'll have to do a true up. And I can tell you, it only cost me $15 to ship a book across the United States, a slab book. To Canada, it's $48. So that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money, in my opinion. And so am I willing to do it? Yes. And what'll happen is you'll be charged the $15. And then we'll do the true up when I'm ready to actually ship books, to say, hey, I'm about ready to ship. The difference is this. Can you please go ahead and send that to me? And then I'll print off the label and do it. And that takes, again, that's a little bit of coordination right there. Brother, did you see how bad that drawing was? They made me do that. Like, I'm standing there in the hall with Chris, his wife, the folks from CGC, and they're like, so Regie, what are you drawing? And I'm like, I'm not drawing anything. And they were like, yes, you are. My artistic talents are very limited. I told people that I am not an artist. I am not an artist. It was awful. It was awful. Someone actually sent me a message and cracked a couple of jokes on me about that. Richard, how you doing, brother? I am doing well. So let me go ahead and throw this thing up real quick. Want to share this with you guys. So this is the website, regiecollects.com. All you have to do is head over to the website. You hit the shop button, and then let me make sure you guys can see that. Yeah, you can see that. And then right up here, you will actually see 1, 2, 3 options. So you have, this is the CGC yellow label, 9.8. It's $100 for that book. There's the raw book right over here. It is $12.99, which again isn't too bad for this book. And then I also have a virgin blue label 9.8 at $75. So for the slabs, it's basically a $15 shipping charge because I send them in a medium flat rate box. And so there's a little bit more with that. With the raw book, it's $5 flat, and that's anywhere in the US. And I can probably ship to Canada for about that same $5. So I won't have to charge extra for that. But definitely if you're in Canada for the slabs, it will cost some extra money. So just be aware of that. But you guys can place these orders, and I think we should be in a really good position. Again, we have 500 copies, and so I think we're actually going to be in a pretty good position to be able to service the vast majority of folks. At least that's my hope. But at some point, once I get these books in my hand, there will actually be a cutoff for this thing. And I will tell you guys, if you watched my CGC unboxing video yesterday, there were also a lot of books up here, slabs and raw books that are actually for sale. So a lot of stuff that is up here for you guys to take a look at. And what I'll be doing is if someone orders something that is in stock, that thing that is in stock is actually going to ship out sooner rather than later. And then everything associated with the slab will actually be held, and then, or the variant, I should say, will be held and will be released once I actually have those things in my hand. So I've had some people that have ordered one of the yellow labels and a t-shirt. The t-shirts are getting shipped. The slab will be shipped once I actually get it back from CGC. So just be aware that that's how it's going to happen. If someone orders, you know, a slab that I have in stock and one of the variants, I'm going to ship the slab because I want to make sure that that stuff gets out of here and gets in someone else's hands. And then once we get the virgin variant in, then we'll do what we have to do for that. All right. So, man, I've been posting up a lot of books, bro. There are a lot of books that got posted to the website, and I'm actually sitting here. I need to figure out what else I'm going to be sending to CGC in order to get another shipment soon. So I actually need to bundle up a bunch of other books to get those ready to get up out of here. So 90 MF, how you doing, brother? It is good to see you, my friend. Definitely appreciate those folks that are hitting the button, that are, what is it? Gibbon smashing the like button. Is that the phrase? My man, Silver Age Dave, how you doing, bro? It is good to see. He says he wants 50 copies, man. Don't talk dirty to me on live air, my friend. But yeah, this I'm gonna tell you, this is a really cool thing that I'm excited about. It has been something that has been on my mind for a long time. It is a project that has been in the works for a long time, and it is fun. I am having so much fun doing this. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if you guys are paying attention. There's actually other things that are being displayed in this room right now that are other projects that I'm also about to roll out. Other projects that I've been working on. I don't know if people are paying attention to this. Eric Compton is in the house. Black Key Comics, how you doing, brother? Oliver is in here. How you doing, brother? What's up, Reggie? The Thor 229 Wolverine first appearance. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Eric, glad you were able to catch a live show, brother. I definitely appreciate you sliding in here. Congrats on the variant. Thank you, man. I'm telling you, I am having fun. I am living my best life right now. I'm telling you guys, from the Chris Claremont interview to the variant to what is sitting back here on the shelf, I am honestly just having a ton of fun. Looking, Jack Reggie, I'm swole, brother. I'm swole up in here. So if you haven't yet seen it, I was up until like 1 a.m. last night editing video for the Chris Claremont. I hope to be able to release some videos for you guys next week. I have right now about a solid 20-minute video. I recorded 3 hours of video with Chris. 3 hours, and I have one of them edited down to like 20 minutes, so I may release that, but I may end up releasing 2 to 3 different videos for you guys of my interview with Chris Claremont, because I don't want to do one long hour-long thing. I kind of want to break them up a little bit, so we will see. And then I also was down there. I interviewed another person while I was there on site at CGC, and so I'll have to figure out how to release that content to you guys as well. So let me see if anybody is caught on. What is this? We are getting, yeah, man, you are going to be getting some extended clips of Chris, man. Chris, I'm gonna be honest with you. He is fantastic. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I thoroughly enjoyed my conversation with him. Thoroughly. And it was so much fun to have this conversation with him. My wife is calling me here to tell me that my 20 minutes is up, but I'm going to go an extra 2 minutes. Chris is fantastic. And I want to, like I said, I need to continue editing this video, and I'm going to probably throw an intro on here, maybe even an outro. But man, it was It was so much fun. That is the only way I can describe it. And without going on and on and on, it was a lot of fun. It really was. So back here on this shelf, what is this? Back here on this shelf, I don't know if you guys can see it. I am going to be introducing very soon some new stuff, man. I'm going to be introducing some new stuff, and we are going to be introducing red painter's tape. Red painter's tape is going to be coming out. Why? Because red is my favorite color. And because people like painter's tape, man. I've been talking about painter's tape now for a couple of years. And so I decided that I was actually going to create my own painter's tape. So we are coming out with the Gibbon Red painter's tape that will be available on the Regie Collects website very, very soon, possibly even as soon as this live stream ends. I don't know. Anything could happen here. Anything could happen. But I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me just a little bit. I may actually be going live again at some point over the course of this weekend, dependent upon how things go with the shopping trip to the Lowe's here for things for my bathroom that the guys are working on right now. But I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me just a little bit. If you are interested in picking up the Regie Collects Virgin variant of Gung-Ho issue number 7, I definitely want to encourage you to head over to the website, regiecollects.com, place your order there so that I can have an accurate count of the people's interest, man. At the end of the day, that's what this is about gauging the interest and being able to keep this project moving forward. It is one that I'm very excited about. Make sure you pay attention to all the details of like the shipping and where I'm shipping, when the book will be in my hand, all that kind of stuff. I want to make sure you guys have the information you need to make an informed decision. And if you have questions, don't hesitate to give me a ring, and you can do that on Instagram at Regie Collects, or you can send me an email to reggie@regiecollects.com. I will be around possibly a couple of times this weekend because I feel like I haven't spoken to you guys in a while. So I may be doing some impromptu live streams here. So definitely stay tuned for that. And if you haven't yet entered this week's contest for this book from Go Collect, I definitely want to encourage you to do that. This is Fantastic Four issue number 112, 7.5. Really awesome classic battle between Hulk and Thing on the cover of this one. Absolutely love this book. And it could be yours. It could be yours on Sunday night as part of the Ready, Set, Go preview show. So make sure you watch this week's videos to find out what the phrase is for that one. With that said, I am going to wrap this up. I appreciate you guys. Be well.